I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apokim. There are some key principles in the Bible. If you sideline them and you pursue these hope capital Pentecostalism, you will end up frustrated. Forget all this. This is your year of this. This is your year of that. No, 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 no. If you sow seed, you will get this. There are key principles, fundamental principles. After that, you can do whatever on top of them. They form a foundation. The Bible says, if you have not been faithful in managing another person's business, tell me who will give you your own. That is, it is impossible for you to get a helper or a benefactor if you have not managed another person's business well. When I read that thing many, many years back, it shaped my approach to work. When I was running Royal Hospital, number 4 Pobo Road, I put in my best. So when I opened my own at number 14 Ukegbo Road, or is it 14? It did well. When I ran Church of God Mission School, Word of Faith School at Aba, I ran it with all my blood. And it became one of the 50 best schools in the country. It was richer than the church at a point. So running my own was not difficult. My wife catered for her elder sister's children, lived with people, served them very well. In fact, any place where she served, when she wanted to go, they would refuse her from going. So she will do well. And so one key principle, you must, where you are working, who you are serving, do well, serve well. Serve well. Why would you prosper if you serve in another person's business well, instead of cutting corners, cheating, grumbling, having an entitlement mentality? Chris Agiri's principle of immaturity and maturity in management, in organizational structure. People transit from immaturity to maturity using, you can use McGregor theory X and McGregor theory Y. One of the theories states that people do not really want to work on their own. And the other theory states that people need to be compelled to work. And so when you are immature, people will need to be giving you instructions to work, to do things. You don't have initiative. And once the pressure for you to work is removed, you will just fall back to your normal level. And so when you are immature, you are not productive to your full capacity. If they do KPIs, key performance indicators, you will fall short of expectation. I know people who have worked in banks with their shoulders. When they retrench them, they don't do well. So I know people who have resigned from businesses, from institutions. They don't do well. They will complain that the man used them. No. Did you put in your best? So when you now move from immaturity to maturity, you now find out that you are able to take initiative, you are able to become more productive, you are more enterprising, you see the business as your own, and you collaborate and cooperate with leadership. And so when you do this, as you are working for another person, the following is I have shared before. You will acquire education, business education. You will acquire exposure. You will acquire experience. You will become enterprising. And then you will engage with people who will in future engage you. So by the time you add these 5 E's, You will find out that when you start your own, when you are doing your own, you will do well. Now, let me bring it to the Igbo culture. The Igbo culture, they will take a boy. The boy will serve the master. You see these Igbo boys serving their masters. When they serve their masters, the master will now settle them. By the time the master is settling them, they have had business education, they've had exposure, they have experience, they have the spirit of enterprise, then they have engagement, 5 E's, with people who can patronize them and help them. That's why the Igbos do well in business. That's why the mentorship scheme has produced a lot of billionaires in Igbo land. And if you don't learn this secret, you don't apply it, things will be difficult. Forget this Pentecostalism that only selectively picks promises without picking principles from the Bible. Serve well, and then the world will revolve around you and bless you. It's not by shaking your head. No, 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 no. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you.